Grace and peace to you. Today, I want to share with you 5 things that you need to understand about being a man. First of all, if you're going to be a man, you have to understand that you must be the protector of your family, right? You keep your family from harm and damage. You defend them and keep them safe. You know, if you're in prison, if you're out on the streets and drugs, you're caught up in the gang lifestyle, anything that has to do with the streets and crime and irresponsible and criminal behavior, you cannot be the father you need to be in protecting your family. You can't protect them strung out on drugs. You can't protect them out on the streets homeless. You can't protect them in prison, right? You can't protect them that way. So to be a man, we got to understand that it's not going to prison and proving yourself to be a man. The way you prove yourself to be a man is staying out here in the streets, staying free and protecting your family, right? From any harm, whether that's physical, spiritual, emotionally, right? Financially, you're there to save them and keep them, right? To defend them and keep them safe. That's number one. Number two, as a father, you uphold your children by supporting them and encouraging them, right? And you can't do that if you're in prison. You can't support them from the fences and the bars and way in another city or in a lockdown facility where you can't nurture them and raise them the way they should be raised and teach them the things they need to be taught, encouraging them when they need encouragement, supporting them, whether it's in school, whether they have a passion they're trying to go after, a dream, a hope that they inspire to reach for. You can't be there to support them every step of the way to uphold them, right? So number two, as a man, you know, it means being a good husband and a good father. It means being that protector. It means upholding your family, supporting your family, encouraging your family. Then number three, a man, which is a father and a husband, when I speak a man, he meets the needs, right, of his children. He meets the needs of his wife, the needs of necessity, a roof over your head, food to eat, clothing to wear, right? Even the emotional needs, the spiritual needs, right? Physical needs, those basic needs, but even beyond that, that's what a man does. So if you're going to be a man, or you want to be a man, that means you have to be a good husband and a good father, right? It starts with being a husband. So to be a man, the fourth thing you need to understand about being a man is that you are there to help keep your family, your children, your wife, and everyone from failing, right? You got to be there I talked about it earlier, supporting them, but keeping them from failing, right? You can't do that on the streets. You can't do that in prison, right? You can't do that if you're maimed and don't have all the faculties to your body, right? And then number five, very quickly, the prime responsibility of a man is that he's the family priest, the teacher of the faith, to teach them about Yahweh. You need to understand that education is good, but they need to be taught about God. Right? Without the people perish for lack of knowledge, right? And God said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Not the knowledge you get in academia, in schools, and the secular education, but knowing God. That's eternal life, is knowing God, right? And so, you know, sports and football and basketball, baseball, and all the other different sports, that's good to achieve in those things. But what you really need to achieve in is having a right relationship with the Lord. And so you can't really be a man, the kind of man that God is calling for, because he created man, if you don't have a right relationship with him. And if you're not the priest, the teacher of your faith in your home. So Those 5 things is what makes you to be a man. The basic things. There's a whole lot to it, but these are some of the basic things you need to understand about being a man. A man knows how to be a father. He knows how to be a husband. Or let me turn that around. He knows how to be a husband first and then a father, right? And you can't be going around making children. You're not a husband yet, right? Because then you're having children out of wedlock. And that means that your children are illegitimate children in the sight of God. So that's my take on it. 5 things you need to understand about being a man and what makes you a man. All right, God bless you. Those that know what I'm saying is true, I want you to hit the like button. I want you to give a comment and share this so others can know, because there's a lot of things being put out there. I see people glorifying prison. I see people glorifying the gangs. I see people glorifying the street life, the pimp life, and all those different things, right? And I'm not talking about the young people, because they learn it from their elders, and many of our elders have got to step up and teach and be the right kind of example. Being violent, being a killer, don't make you a man. A 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old can pull that trigger and kill somebody. They're not a man, right? So God bless you. Like, share, comment. Let's have a discussion on this. God bless you.